Hi, welcome to For Flow with Chloe, where we have the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Dum dum dum. We have had Mercury move into Pisces. Venus moved into Pisces yesterday. That's a lovely energy. Mercury in Pisces is a little bit woo, a little bit way though. Can be quite confusing communication, especially when it becomes retrograde. Okay, and we have from the unfolding path, we first of all have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, we may want to find some grounding in these turbulent times. We've got so much energy in Aquarius. We've got outer planets moving into Aries from Pisces. We've got Saturn, I believe, at the 29th degree under this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius coming up on the 17th, so round the corner. Grounding is where it's at, and when Pisces has Mercury and Venus in it, yeah, you might want a bit of reality and something to ground into to stop you going a too like woo, like very, very mentally active time with all of the Aquarius energy and very like dreamy, like woohoo kind of vibe with things moving into Pisces also. And yeah, those outer planets shifting is like bada boom. So a little bit of stability is required. We then have the Strength card. A little bit of strength is going to be required. And this solar eclipse not only marks the Lunar New Year and the year of the fire horse, so very fast-paced energy, all about freedom. Aquarius is all about freedom. So this new moon solar eclipse is going to be like a trigger of lots of like power to the people, freedom for all type behavior, which is quite nice, but it's like big energy. And it's also going to trigger this forthcoming nodal shift with the South Node in Leo. This is the Leo card, the Strength card, and the North Node in Aquarius, again, freedom, power to the people. Pluto in Aquarius, same thing. Big radical changes with freedom to, the common man. And we're going to need our strength. We're going to need our strength. And we're going to need to overcome some big egotistical energies potentially. Whilst Leo is quite fun-loving, very creative, fun and flamboyant, it can have big ego attachments. And that's something that they sometimes need to overcome. So that might be things coming up with the South Node shift into Leo that is coming up in the summer. We then have quite a few. I wasn't counting on this many coming out. The Five of Swords. There's been, she's looking quite war-torn there. But is this your battle? Have you been fighting too long for a cause that is not your own? How has that left you feeling anxious, maybe mistrustful and woeful? And like a false victory, that maybe you've succeeded at things that don't feel authentic to you. And we have the King of Pentacles. Again, a need for grounding, stability, to find your structure and your center. And stand strong in your regality, but in a humble, balanced, grounded, calm, stable way. No shaky boundaries. Walking away, I'm walking away from broken cups in my life. We've got a new moon on it. It's the end of an era. It's, you know, we've got loads of Uranian energy as well. This month, February, is a highly Uranian month with all of the Aquarian energy, which is the ruler of Aquarius. And this new moon solar eclipse being ruled by Aquarius means it's ruled by Uranus, and Uranus brings things down quickly, not calmly, radical, fast change, collapses of structures that are just failing and cannot hang on. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that is a whole flush of royalty. Yeah, we've had our Page, and then we've risen to our King and Queen, divine counterparts. We need to find some stability, structure, and grounding. I am going to be doing a solar eclipse class where we'll be looking to invite the change, invite the fire and transformation and freedom energy, but then in a very grounded way, to ground it in and remain centered. There are big changes afoot. We need to know, you know, where we stand in it, and we need to have a solidarity to ourselves, to our own values, but in a humble, grounded, stable way that is nurturing to ourselves. I'm going to take one card. Ooh, this was also flipped over. Equal giving and receiving. I'll fill your cup, you fill my cup. It is very Venus in Pisces energy. Feel the love, but do it from a nurtured, stable way. You know, bring the love to yourself. Yeah? I'm going to take one from the Goddess of Love Tarot. Ooh, that one's fallen out. We have joy. Embrace the blessing of life. And I was saying, you know, give a little love to yourself. Spring is coming. Valentine's Day is here. Venus is in Pisces. Check out my Venus in Pisces meditation as well that I did in my Venus in Pisces class, which are embracing this really creative expression of self-love energy. And, you know, exploring your emotional depth. We also had flow fall on the floor, so a good time to flow with flow in a yoga class. Let goddess blessings enrich your life. We have this gorgeous Lakshmi with her two elephants. She has all of the hands going on of giving, receiving, doing this, doing that. But the two elephants, it's like it's a wisdom, and it's stable, and it's strong, and it's grounded. We've had a lot coming up about being grounded and self-loving. So that is the advice in these turbulent times. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching Flow with Chloe. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you to all you new subscribers. Thank you to all you returning viewers, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.